Hat Picks. Hello, bonjour, and welcome to another episode of Steve's Hat Picks, where we look at the best from around the NHL over the past week. And for this week's episode, we might as well start with an overtime game winner to force a Game 7 scored by Anthony Beauvillier.
Letty will start things out. Gets it up to center. Now dumps it in off the glass. Jan Ruda going after it. He'll play it off for Hedman, tipped around, but it is cut off by Bailey. And now turned over. Beauvillier scores! Anthony Beauvillier, overtime winner. We're going to Tampa for Game 7. A minute and 8 into overtime.
Ruda throws this around the wall, and it's going to bounce around, and right there, unfortunately, what you think you see and what is there was not there, and at the end of the day, you put a puck into a dangerous area, and Coleman does that, and unfortunately, nobody has a chance to regroup from this. Once it ends up on his stick, everyone thinks it's going up ice, and Coleman decides to go through the middle of the ice. He's looking to shovel the pass to Ruda, who's sitting in the front of the net, and we see people do this all the time. It's kind of releases the pressure.
Listen, the more overtime winners you score, the less likely I am to call you Nathan ever again. The goal in itself is the Islanders in a nutshell, because it's kind of a dang it, and they are the dang it makers. Blake Coleman just kind of gives it away. But part of the reason he gives it away is the constant pressure from the Islanders. The goal is a really nice shot, yeah, but to me, the hat pick is the celebration. Look at this. Get everybody all fired up, sliding on the ice, both knees, get up just in time to jump into the glass. Perfection. The whole throwing your garbage onto the ice after your team just won a game in overtime thing is a little weird, but we all do strange things when we're kind of hyped. But the goal, the celly, from Anthony Beauvillier, that's a hat pick. I love it too. The first tweet I got after the Islanders scored this goal was, Nathan! Now, while they did lose this game, it wasn't all bad for Tampa Bay. Brayden Point, check him out, 9 straight Stanley Cup playoff games with a goal.
Cirelli played it off back to the net. Pellick trying to move it. Cirelli looks to come in front. Spins, kick of the shot. Backhand scores. Brayden Point has done it again. 9-game goal streak and the all-important opening goal here in Game 6.
The one thing that you see when you see Brayden Point score a goal, it's not necessarily just him firing a puck into the net. It's what he does in order to get to the puck and battle for it. Foots to his stick, to the back of the net. It's a combination of things. He's amazing at tracking the puck and finding it in crowds. And that chip over the top of Varlamov into the net, which is an all-important first goal of the game in this series. The team that has scored first has won every game.
Now, there's not much to say about that goal. He's hard working in front, swats at it, and it goes in. For the 9th straight game, it goes in for Brayden Point. But I can't help but wonder if somewhere there's a scout going, you know what would have made that goal better? If he was 6'3". That dude went 79th overall in the 3rd round of 2014, and there are a bunch of scouts who should never be forgiven for it. That is a hat pick. And hey, as long as we're on the topic of short kings, let's go to the Montreal-Vegas series. Cole Caufield, goal Caufield.
Pass intercepted by Stone. With Chandler Stevenson, turns it over. It's a breakaway. Corey Perry's in. Here's Perry across. Scores! Cole Caufield. Power play goal.
You just heard the stick of Stone go against the boards as he knows he had a chance, thinking one way, you got an opportunity, shorthanded, you're tired at the end of a shift, not a lot of speed. The one thing you can't do is turn the puck over. 1 against 3 here. This is just an inexcusable play. How about Perry? He doesn't have much left in the tank there, but he knows he's got some support. And Cole Caufield has showed one thing. He can release the puck. There's a little talk on the bench, some reaction. Caufield gets lost, and that's on his stick and off. There's no chance for Fleury to get across and get that one. Quick release.
I mean, what else do you say about this guy? What do you really say about him? Because of the first round and the 3rd round, I've watched like more than half of the games Cole Caufield has ever played in the NHL, and I can tell you, his size has never come up. 5'7", probably 165 pounds soaking wet. goal-scoring machine. And what should give every team pause is not just his ability. Look at him after the goal. Cool as a cucumber, just another day at the office. He expects this of himself. That kid Cole Caufield ain't a kid. That is a bad man. That's a hat pick. Another guy in the Habs, Paul Byron, listed at 5'9", 165 pounds on HockeyDB. Because he's so short and so light, there's no way he could score goals like this.
And the penalized player back on the ice at Suzuki. It's a breakaway pass. Paul Byron scores! After their 26th consecutive kill, Paul Byron gives Montreal the lead.
You know, sometimes it's the excellence of your play. Other times you need a little bit of luck. Here's the shot through. Price can't get to it. Off the post. The rebound was there. It gets cleared away. Now you get a bounce off the backboard. Look at Price isn't even in the net. How about the stick of Shea Weber? Saved the goal there coming back. Suzuki, who took the penalty. What a great pickup by Paul Byron. We saw him earlier with the backhand in game 2. Here, just the quick release, up and over. Leonard's already down, up and over the shoulder.
See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Paul Byron could never score a goal like the one that Paul Byron just scored. That's the thing about Paul Byron. He doesn't score a lot, but when he does, it's a thing of beauty. That, hat pick. Now, even though the Montreal Canadiens hold a 3-2 series lead, it hasn't been all Habs. In fact, here is the Game 4 game winner in overtime from Nick Waugh.
There's Pacioretty, 4 shots on goal. Trying to swoop in front, plays it in front of the net. Nick Waugh scores! Waugh has scored in overtime, and this series is tied at 2 games apiece. .118 of overtime, and Nick Waugh getting swarmed at one end and Robin Leonard at the other as Leonard comes in and backstops a series-tying victory for the Vegas Golden Knights.
What a play, though, on the side to keep it in. The aggressiveness of the D pinching in. There's Pietrangelo at one side. The plays a chance to get out here for Sherratt. But Martinez stays. Now you've got transition down low, and you've got people running. The quick turnaround, couple of chances at it. How about the save there by Price? And the rebound and patience of Waugh. Not panicking, not overreacting. There's a classic example of just get the puck to the net. There's 3 saves there by Carey Price. Now just clip it up and over as Waugh gets the biggest goal of his career.
This is a fantastic goal, and he's all over it too. Pacioretty fires it on. I think Waugh gets a piece of it, and then he gets his own rebound. The patience to outweight a diving Carey Price and lift it over him. Oh yeah, that's some poise, and that's a hat pick. But, you know, the thing about Carey Price, you're not always going to get the best of him, that's for sure. Here he is making an unbelievable save.
Long range shot looked a little more difficult than might have been expected. Here comes Tuck on the move, 2-on-1 with Pacioretty to Tuck. Oh, what a stop! Did you see that? That Stone can't get the and out.
Wow, some chances, glorious chances at both ends, and here's the pass side to side. Tap in there for Tuck, but look at the effort of stretching back with the left pad as Carey Price slides across, able to get a piece of that.
Yeah, so Montreal's losing when Price makes that save, and you'll often hear a broadcaster go, "Remember that save? Here's why." They come back to tie it, and they win the game. Carey Price, always worth the price of admission. That's a hat pick. And no disrespect to Carey Price, but I don't think that was the best save that we've seen this week. I don't think the best save this week was made by a goalie. This was about to be a hat pick of a goal from Ryan McDonough. It was about to be an absolute stunner. But Ryan Pulock puts on his cape and plays the role of hero.
Get in. Pulock behind the net. Around the board. Stopped by Pulock. Right in front. McDonough with a chance. Spins. Oh, and it's blocked by Pulock. What a play! Game over!
First of all, what a win for the New York Islanders. What a great move. Kucherov bunts this out to McDonough, and this is the move I love. I was not expecting that at all. And when you talk about being in the right place at the right time, and you never know when it's going to be you in a game like this, well, number 6, Pulock, what a game-saving play. This was going into the net. And not only does he stop it, he doesn't put his glove over it. McDonough can't believe it.
The reaction says it all, doesn't it? The reaction says everything that needs to be said. Nobody could believe it. Everybody was shocked. Except for maybe Ryan Pulock. The delayed fan reaction, the bench, the oh my God, no one could believe it. This is why we watch the games. This is why we love the Stanley Cup playoffs. Moments like this. The Lightning score that goal. It goes to overtime. Let's say they win it. This series is over by now. But guess what? We're going to Game 7. Ryan Pulock for Vezina. That is a hat pick. So those are all our hat picks for this week. Did we miss any? Leave a comment in the comment box down below. But for now, that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends, hey, I don't know when you're watching this video, but if it's before Thursday at about 8 p.m. Eastern, guess what? Watch a Habs game with Steve Dangle live right here on the Sportsnet YouTube channel.